సభకు నమస్కారం. ఈ రోజున ప్రపంచ డయాబెటీస్ డే సందర్భంగా ఒక మంచి కార్యక్రమాన్ని ప్రారంభించి, అంటే ఈ మంచి కార్యక్రమం ఎందుకు అంటున్నానంటే, మనకు జబ్బు వస్తే జబ్బు తెలియటం, దాన్ని సరిదిద్దుకోవడం అనేది చాలా ముఖ్యం. అటువంటి ఒక కార్యక్రమానికి ముఖ్య అతిథిగా వచ్చేసినటువంటి మనకి గౌరవనీయులు ఆనరబుల్ గవర్నర్ ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ శ్రీ బిశ్వభూషణ్ హరిచందన్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా గౌరవనీయులు పెద్దలు పూజనీయులు, మరి ఒక మంచి వ్యక్తిగా న్యాయ వ్యవస్థలో మంచి పేరున్న వ్యక్తి జస్టిస్ డివిఎస్ఎస్ సోమయాజులు గారు, హైకోర్టు ఆఫ్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, అదేవిధంగా గౌరవనీయులు మన వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ అయినటువంటి శ్రీ శ్యాంప్రసాద్ గారికి, అదేవిధంగా గౌరవనీయులు పెద్దలు ఇళ్ళ రామసుబ్బారెడ్డి గారికి, డాక్టర్ శ్రీధర్ రెడ్డి గారికి, గౌరవనీయులు పెద్దలు మరి కలెక్టర్ గారు అయినటువంటి ఢిల్లీరావు గారికి, మరి ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి సంధానకర్త, అదేవిధంగా మరి గత 20 సంవత్సరాల నుంచి కూడా ఈ డయాబెటీస్ రంగంలో ఎంతోమంది సేవలు అందిస్తున్నటువంటి సోదరులు శ్రీ వేణుగోపాల్ రెడ్డి గారికి, అదేవిధంగా మరి ఈరోజు ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి చేసినటువంటి ఎంతోమంది పెద్దలు, అదేవిధంగా పత్రికా విలేకరులు, విద్యార్థులందరూ కూడా ముందుగా నా నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను.
ఆర్పి సిసోడియా ఐఏఎస్ గారు, other dignitaries on the dais, students, teachers, parents, and my friends, media, a warm welcome and greetings to one and all. To begin, I would like to thank our Honorable Governor Sir. Need to address the issue of diabetes. We all know that diabetes is a widespread disease and most people are aware of its existence. Globally, an estimated 537 million people are living with diabetes in 2021, which is a significant increase from the 108 million who had the disease in the year 1980. And by the year 2045, the number is expected to reach 783 millions. This reflects an increase in associated risk factors such as obesity, eating high-calorie junk foods, sedentary lifestyle, stress, altered lifestyle. All these risk factors contribute to the increased incidence of diabetes. Over the past decade, the diabetes prevalence has risen faster in low and middle socioeconomic countries than in high-income countries.
డయాబెటీస్ అన్నది క్యాపిటల్ ఆఫ్, అంటే వరల్డ్లో క్యాపిటల్ అన్నది ఇండియాలో ఉంది. ఇండియాలోనే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, తమిళనాడు అండ్ కర్ణాటకలో ఎక్కువ మంది పేషెంట్లు ఉన్నారు. దానికి కారణం చాలామంది చెప్తూ ఉంటారు ఏంటంటే, వాళ్ళు తినే దాంట్లో ఎక్కువ రైస్ తింటారని. నార్త్లో పెద్ద పాపులర్గా లేని ప్లేస్. గాల్ బ్లాడర్ డిసీజ్ అంతా నార్త్ ఉంటుంది, వేరే డయాబెటీస్ అంతా ఎక్కువగా ఉన్నది సౌత్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా అని. ఇది 1980లోనే మన లెక్క ప్రకారం 108 మిలియన్లు ఉన్నాయి ఈ దేశంలో. అంటే ఈ ప్రపంచంలోనే అది నెమ్మదిగా జారి 422 మిలియన్స్కి 2014లో వచ్చింది.
ఇలాంటి కార్యక్రమాలు చేసి పబ్లిక్లో దీన్ని తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్ళాలి, ఒక అవేర్నెస్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి పిల్లల్లో. ఎందుకంటే ఈ స్టేజ్లో వాళ్ళకి అవేర్నెస్ వస్తే రేపు పెద్ద అయిన తర్వాత వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్కి చెప్తారు, వాళ్ళకు రాకుండా చూసుకునే దానికి కూడా. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద టైమ్ వెన్ యూ షుడ్ సెన్సిటైజ్ దెమ్ అబౌట్ ది వాట్ ఆర్ ద మెజర్స్ టు బి టేకన్ టు ప్రివెంట్ డయాబెటీస్.
అందరూ తప్పట్లు పడాలి. ఆయన మంచి సర్వీస్ 2 సంవత్సరాలు సర్వీస్ చేసినందుకు గవర్నర్ గారి చేతుల మీదుగా ఇస్తా ఉన్నారు.
His Excellency, the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, everybody who's here today, I
I'm conscious of the fact that you're waiting to hear His Excellency speak, so I will not take much time. But on behalf of everybody who's here, I'd like to thank His Excellency for being here. And the reason for that is, diabetes has become a pandemic, it is more than a killer. The awareness program that is being encouraged by Dr. Venugopal and his team needed this much needed publicity, and the presence of His Excellency has guaranteed them the needed publicity for this program. As all of you know, His Excellency is a man of a multifaceted personality. We have a little bond in common in the sense that His Excellency was also a lawyer in Orissa. He was a five-time MLA, a four-time minister, and as the president of the High Court Association, he led a very novel protest when some judges of the Supreme Court were superseded. His Excellency was not in the run at that time, but out of his love and affection for his profession, he has led the protest against the supersession of 3 judges. That reveals a lot about the man that he is. As far as Dr. Venugopal is concerned, I have also been a patient of his, and as somebody rightly remarked, he is doing yeoman service for the curing of this disease.
Justice Somaya Raju, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Auditorium Nagabhushanam, Dr. Siddharth Reddy, Chairman Indian Red Cross Society, Andhra Pradesh State Branch, Sri Shyam Prasad, Vice Chancellor, YSR Health University, Dr. Venugopal Reddy, Chairman, VGR Hospital, Dr. Indiaram Subbareddy, former President, Indian Psychiatric Association, the R.P. Sisodia, Special Chief Secretary, the Delhi Rao, Collector, entire district, members of the print and electronic media, Sodara, Sodari Manuru, Andriki Namaskaram. It gives me immense pleasure to participate in today's program organized on the occasion of World Diabetes Day. At the outset, I congratulate the students who have received mementos and the guests who have been felicitated on today's occasion. As you are all aware, diabetes is a major health concern that has reached alarming levels. 1 in 10 adults around the world currently live with diabetes, and estimated 537 million people, and almost half of them do not know they have it. Understanding the condition is the first step towards managing and limiting it. According to projections, by 2030, 643 million, and by 2045, 783 million people worldwide are expected to be affected with diabetes. Thus, while the world population is estimated to grow around 20% over this period, the number of people affected with diabetes is estimated to increase by 46%. India has the world's highest population of people with diabetes, and number of is increasing at a very fast pace. Many people are not even aware that they have the disease. The exact cause of most types of diabetes is not known. In almost all cases, sugar builds up in the bloodstream. This is because the pancreas does not produce enough insulin. Both type 1 and type 2 diabetes may be caused by a combination of genetic or environmental factors. A healthy diet, regular physical activity, maintaining a normal body weight, and avoiding tobacco use are some of the steps to prevent or delay the onset of a type of diabetes. Diabetes can be treated and its consequences can be prevented or delayed with the help of diet, physical activity, medication, and regular screening and treatment for complications. According to studies, lifestyle changes have been found to be effective in preventing or managing onset of type 2 diabetes. It is generally recommended that to help prevent type 2 diabetes and its complications, people should achieve and maintain a healthy body weight, be physically active, doing at least 30 minutes of regular, moderate, intensive activities on most days, eat a healthy diet, avoid sugar and saturated fats, and avoid tobacco use. Smoking increases the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. There is a greater need to make efforts to sensitize the stakeholders for prevention and care through awareness campaigns. People should be aware of how to avoid getting diabetes. Those with the diabetes need to know that they should do to delay or prevent the dreaded complications, and other stakeholders must be sensitized to participate in the fight against diabetes. Rural areas need special attention as they lack sufficient health infrastructure, have low literacy rates. This lack of awareness has consequences in the terms of delayed diagnosis, poor outcomes, and more complications. Regular screening camps should be organized, and publications printed in local language should be distributed among the people. Therefore, the awareness of diabetes from school level plays an important role in controlling this dreaded disease. It is necessary to bring awareness among the public on the prevention and management of diabetes, which is metabolic disorder. It is necessary to involve the school students in the mission to spread the message among the masses and create awareness to adopt a healthy lifestyle. The fact that everybody should be aware of is that diabetes is seeping in our lives asymptomatically and by information available to the people to control and manage the disease will be much more useful to them to make them aware of the disorder. All the guests on the dais, including doctors and others, they have told you how dreadful this disease is. And recently when COVID-19 pandemic has posed a menace to the entire world, at that time all doctors, all people have failed how dangerous is this diabetes. Anybody with diabetes will feel the deadliness of the disease. There should be vigorous awareness campaign by all the voluntary organizations, especially the students, because students have come from various parts of the country, from rural areas, and they can have substantially this sort of campaign and create awareness amongst the people, and to tell them that to control the diabetes, because this is a very deadly disease. Red Cross also should have campaign about, specifically they are having different campaigns. They have the campaigns for of awareness during the COVID-19 pandemic. But this is also a matter to be taken by them, and they should also come forward and campaign throughout the state to tell the people that be very cautious and what sort of restrictions are to be observed by them. So I appeal to you all on this occasion, not only to arrange some meetings and some awards and have meetings only, and you take an oath that you will go to the society, mix with the people, and tell them the deadliness of this disease and the what sort of the preventive measures to be taken for this deadly disease. So with this, I again thank you all. Jai Hind.